You frustrate me so much because the food that you give us, with the presentations that you give us, they don't match up. The blindfold, it was like a hostage scene.
That was obviously a misstep.
You lose your authority almost immediately.
Okay.
That is Chef Bobby Flay on his Food Network show, Food Network Star. Flay has been a star himself on the 24-hour cooking network almost since its inception nearly 25 years ago. The term celebrity chef is not a favorite of, well, celebrity chefs like Bobby Flay, but it's true that cooking and television have made him a household name. Even as a young child, Flay was fascinated by food, helping with his mother's grocery list and experimenting with his own recipes. He was just a teenager when he got his first job working in a restaurant, and today he oversees a culinary empire. As we come up on the 4th of July holiday, the man they call the King of the Grill invited us to his home for a feast of steak, pizza, and his favorite wine. And you'll notice Bobby's Instagram famous cat, Nacho, made himself right at home for our Sunday Sit-Down.
Oh, what's up?
Bobby.
How you doing?
How are you, man?
Welcome. How's it going?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Doing great. Got your favorite fancy wine.
This is the ante-inn for this house.
That's it,
You
right?
know, this house is known as Rosé Country Day Camp, so
Is that true?
You've come to the right place.
Bobby Flay has cooked his way through kitchens across America, but the 53-year-old does some of his best work in the kitchen at home.
I get asked all the time, like, what do I do to relax? And the answer is that I basically do the same thing that I do for a living, which is cook. It's just at a different pace, for sure. I'm not fighting against a clock or a ticket that comes into my kitchen.
Every 4th of July, Flay throws a party here at his house in the Hamptons on New York's Long Island. Bobby runs the grill, naturally, but there is one thing his guests have to bring themselves.
I don't do dessert because I'm not good at it. So
Come on, you can do a dessert.
If people say to me, can I bring something? I actually say, yeah, you can. You can bring a bottle of wine or you can bring a dessert. Because the bottom line is that even though people are always sort of watching their weight in their bathing suits, they still want dessert no matter what.
Learn from the master.
I'm going to tell you straight out, I'm not Italian, I'm Irish, so like, it could get a little shaky.
When Flay isn't cooking at home, he's at Gatto, the New York City restaurant where you still can find him in the kitchen at least 4 nights a week, making food with the same passion he had as a grade school child.
True or false? You asked when you were 8 or 9 years old for Christmas for the Easy Bake Oven.
Did.
You did?
Yes.
And you got it?
I did get it. My father was like, how about a baseball mitt? And I was like, I'll take that too. I couldn't believe that you could bake a cake with a light bulb, and I had to see it for myself.
While some kids watched cartoons, Flay drew inspiration from early pioneers of made-for-TV cooking, like the Galloping Gourmet and Julia Child. He was less inspired, though, by school. Flay dropped out of the 10th grade. Worried about his son's future, Flay's father helped him to get a job as a busboy at the famed New York Theater District restaurant, Joe Allen.
Frankly, I wasn't working there for the money. I was working there to stay out of trouble and to find something I wanted to do. And it took me about 6 months. And then I woke up one day, looked at the ceiling, laying in bed, saying to myself, I really want to go to work today.
As Flay moved from bussing tables to working in the kitchen, Joe Allen himself saw talent and paid for Flay's tuition to attend the French Culinary Institute. After graduation, Bobby worked in some of the city's hottest kitchens, where he cultivated his now signature style.
If you had to describe the Bobby Flay style of cooking.
Big, bold flavors.
Yeah.
You will not leave my house or my restaurant saying I just ate a bland meal, no matter what. Okay, you know what that is?
At just 25 years old,
Neil, did you get an order for those guys?
Flay opened his own New York restaurant. Mesa Grill debuted in 1991 to critical acclaim and made its young chef a star of the culinary world. Around the same time, a first-of-its-kind television network devoted entirely to cooking was getting off the ground.
When the Food Network first came around, I had no confidence in it. I was like, this is going to be over in a week.
Still, Flay saw an opportunity and agreed to appear as a guest on Talking Food, a late-night program hosted by Robin Leach.
I wanted to reach the family in Minneapolis who was coming to New York for the holiday weekend. Well, maybe if they watch me on TV, they might say, let's go to Bobby Flay's restaurant one night. That's all. Just putting people in the seats of my restaurants. And that's still the key for me today.
But isn't that something you had to learn too? Because
I was terrible.
everyone knew you were good at food, but now you got to learn how to do TV.
Well, I was awful on television. I would always sort of look down, and so I had no connection to the viewer. Obviously, as time goes on, you get a lot more comfortable looking at the camera and feeling comfortable and basically forgetting the camera's there.
Right.
And I get nervous every single time.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Still?
Just because I want to be good at what I do.
Yeah.
And so I think that when I lose that, it's going to be time to hang it up. Because at that point, it will prove to me that I don't care as much.
Executives at the Food Network liked what they saw in those early appearances. And in 1996, they gave him his own show, Grillin' and Chillin'.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Grillin' and Chillin' right here.
16 other shows and 4 Emmys have followed, along with 26 restaurants, 14 cookbooks, a cookware line, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
The term celebrity chef.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that term?
I don't like it.
You don't?
No.
Why?
For a long time, I got really upset when people would say he's not a real chef, he's a celebrity chef, or he's a TV chef. And it somehow diminished your skills because you're on television. And I think that when people feel like they've somehow garnered the moniker of celebrity chef, they forget how they got there, which is cooking. My advice to anybody who ever asks me, stay grounded in what you do. Stay grounded in the reason why you got here. Stay grounded in the thing that you love more than anything else, cooking.
And you'll compete as this season's finalist on Food Network Star.
These days, as a judge and mentor with his friend Giada De Laurentiis on the competition program Food Network Star, Flay is using what he's learned to help chefs who want to follow in his footsteps.
And it's not good enough just to have great food. You got to prove that you can be a TV personality too.
You do have to have that spark. You know, what is that thing that just says, I want to watch this person teach me how to make, roasted potatoes? I know it's a lot of butter.
That's genius.
Look at that. You guys got to get a shot of this.
So when you look out over the horizon, Bobby, what do you think about? More TV? Is there something totally different you want to do?
Honestly, Willie, I don't know. I'm at an interesting place in my life. I need to take a pause. I'm probably not done yet, but I'm going to look for the next spark. And when it hits me, I'll know it.
Wow. That's really good. Thanks,
Cheers.
man. Cheers.
You're welcome anytime. Just bring some wine.
Our big thanks to Bobby for opening up his home to us. And I have to tell you, that steak tasted even better than it looked on TV. Outrageously good. Season 14 of Food Network Star airs Sundays at 9 Eastern, 8 Central on the Food Network. And you can visit his restaurant Gato right here in New York. To hear Bobby's reaction to the death of Anthony Bourdain, check out our web extras at today.com/Sunday. And don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the extended conversation with Bobby Flay and all of our interviews. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.